Hello, today I'm going to show you an overview of the Exero dashboard, which you'll see on your screen now. On the left-hand side, we have the navigation bar, where we have user options at the top. We have state navigation options in the middle, and we have device options toward the bottom. At the top of the screen, the cards, green, yellow, red, black, teal, and gray, denote the various monitored assets and their current statuses. So in this view, we have 154 assets. Of those, 147 are in an OK status. That means they're within their assigned thresholds. 6 devices have tests that have passed the warning threshold but have not reached the critical threshold. 1 device has passed both the warning and critical thresholds. 0 are suspended, 0 are unreachable, and 0 are unknown. I'll get into more details about the meaning of suspended, unreachable, and unknown in a bit. Towards the middle, we see the device table. And we can see the devices that are being monitored, 5 in this case, devices that are being monitored, their status, their names, the type of device, the model, the organization to which they belong, the site where they're located. The location is the sub-site location. The vendor, the version is determined by SNMP tests. The firmware version that's available for that device. You'll note these particular devices displayed on the screen now report unknown firmware, which means that the firmware version for the devices displayed on the screen now is not currently in the database. The next column to the right is the CVE score, the Common Vulnerability and Exposure Score. The last round trip time, the IP address, the county where it's located, and, if available, a note to indicate some more detail about that device. In the lower left-hand corner of the screen, we have a status map showing the geographic representation of devices and their relative statuses. The table to the immediate right of the map is the test results. And the test results are the individual tests that are assigned to any particular highlighted device. In this case, we have a firewall highlighted in the device table above, and we can see that we have some tests assigned. 10 of the tests are shown, but in total, there are 17 tests assigned to this particular firewall. These tests show us the current state of the individual tests in the first column, the status column. They show us the test name, the results of the last test, the date of the last test, and the time of the last test. And in the far right column, we have the warning and critical thresholds established. Scrolling down a bit, we have 2 other tables. On the left is the data gathering engine health status. This represents the health of the individual device which is responsible for collecting the test results and aggregating them back to the host server. And on the right, we have a table for common vulnerabilities and exposures, CVEs, and I'll get into more of this in just a bit.